Alex was like, hey, I'm just sitting here. What the hell? I'm not the one that's freaking out. Look, it's your boy here. I mean, as Ben is trying to talk Alex Jones off the ledge, which is a ridiculous thing, his fucking partner is standing there going, get the fuck off my stage. My name's Genk. I'm the Genk, not you. I mean, how do people not understand that that guy is the problem? He is the eyesore. It's not Alex Jones. So Jimmy Dore takes a swig of his drink, swishes it around his mouth, mixes it with his saliva, and then spits on Alex Jones's face. What a disgraceful bitch move. Doesn't stand there to face retaliation, scurries away. That's an assault, by the way. People who spit on other people, it's happened in sports, they get sued. He should be sued. There's no excuse for that. And by the way, Alex was not causing this problem, did not instigate all this, and was perfectly calm. Jimmy comes in and does that.
I'm not going. Everybody get the fuck off my stage! Get the fuck off my stage!
That should have been more violent because that guy spit in that guy's face right there and then. It is a minor miracle that didn't evolve into violence immediately. I mean, great percentage of the time, that ends in violence, okay? You don't spit in somebody's face. Look, man, if you spit in a Republican's face, he would probably take out an Uzi and murder half the crowd. Yep. Right? But, and it drives me crazy. They're used to the attitude of like, I get to spit in your face. For hundreds of years, I've been spitting in your face. My candidate is proverbially spitting in your face, right? Watch this guy right there. Son of a bitch.
It's so disgusting.
And he's calling you a rapist, a criminal. He's calling you all these things. So I'm going to go into the crowd and I'm going to find one of you and I'm spitting. This is not going to end well, man. And he keeps encouraging it and goading them on and doing this stuff. And it's almost always, as always, the right wing who does the violence. And then they'll come on television and they'll cry. They'll say, oh, the left wing with their, they encourage people towards violence. No, you guys do it. You do it all the time.
You just want attention. I care about the American people. Good. You're the one flipping out. Anybody hurt? I'm not going. Everybody get the fuck off my stage. Get the fuck off my stage.
What the fuck? What a fucking cowardly little bitch. Yeah, get the fuck out. I'm right here. Did you spit in his face? I'm right here. Did you spit in his face? I'm right here. Did you spit in his face? So I'm asking you, did you spit in his face? Was I see? Okay, fine.
And this camera guy's like, you're a cowardly little bitch. And he walks after him, and good for him for doing that. And then Jimmy hears that and thinks, oh, I know how I can save face. I'll turn around and say, I'm right here. You're right here to that guy? To a camera guy who you don't know? You just spat in another man's face on camera. You think this is going away, Jimmy? You just fucked yourself. By the way, this is a so-called news person. He's on a news show. You name me one legitimate news channel where one of their main people spits on another man's face on live TV and doesn't get fired. You think that's possible? What do you think the backlash is going to be on this? You think this guy's going to get fired? No. You know what Cenk did in the immediate aftermath of this? Watch this fucking bullshitter try to minimize what Jimmy Dore just did.
You know what I care about? I care about the American people. Good. You're the one flipping out. Anybody hurt? I'm being nice.
Is that, this is unbelievable. Do you see this dickhead right here with the shirt on? That guy's a Young Turk employee. And you know what he tried to do right there? He tried to block our vision. He tried to hide this. What does that tell you? This is the cover-up. It's a human cover-up. He's wearing a t-shirt that says, not your establishment media. Oh, these are the renegades. These amateurs are just going to come in and show us how to do journalism. And he holds his shirt up trying to say, my boss is acting like a total fucking ape. So let me hide that from the cameras. I don't want people to see this. What does that tell you about you, your boss, and your company?
I'm not right. Everybody get the fuck off my stage. Get the fuck off my stage.
So what that just did was short-circuited Genk. He went from 100%, he was enraged, code red, or code brown, however you want to say it, talking about, get the fuck off my stage! He went from that to, hey, this guy just spat in my face, and then he went to, oh, yeah, it's water. It was just water. No, it wasn't just water, Cenk. It was your friend and employee and the person that you vouch for spitting on a national figure. A public personality who was trying to have a civilized conversation with you, spitting on his face. And Cenk tries to downplay that to, oh, it's just water. It's just water.
And this is why I didn't do it.
Right.
Right? So I'm like the violence and the physicality is anonymous. You can't assign it to Donald Trump because I didn't do it, right? Now, did I encourage it? Did I egg the trolls on that are getting physical with the other side? You can't pin it on me. I didn't do it myself.
And now Genk realizes, do you see that look right there? That's the look of, ooh, I don't think this is going to play well. This is on camera. There's dozens of people filming this. And he realizes, Jimmy Dore, because of my bombastic attitude, that just allowed Jimmy Dore to take it another step. He follows my lead. He just came up and spat on this man. There's no defense for that. See, Genk knows he's against that. He's the pacifist. He's against violence. You think Genk is in support of spitting on a man's face? He's realizing that right now. So he tones it down, slams on the brakes, and says, okay, I should chill out now. He doesn't yell after this. Now he realizes he's in the wrong. Now he's self-reflecting. Oh shit, what did I say? What am I doing here? Oh Christ, what have I done?
And then when they go and spit on those little girls, that's when the police have to come and regulate, man. I mean, it's not like the Israeli police don't know how to take control of a situation. I mean, you come in batons wielding. I mean, look, here in the U.S., we're going after guys who are protesting the big banks and pepper spraying them and, hitting them with batons. Are you kidding me? If ever there was a moment for pepper spray, it's when one of these jerks comes and spits on a little girl. Is tough Israeli police, where the hell are you?
And, I mean, if you look at those women in that video and you feel threatened by them, well, then you're a pussy.
Oh, damn.
You know what I mean? Like, honestly, if you feel the need to go after them and spit at them and treat them as if they're low lives or throwaways, like, you're a weak human being.
I get blinded by rage the thought of someone I love being spit on like that.
Alex, security's here. I got it. All right. That is the craziest shit I've ever seen. They just shut the fuck up, you loser.
And did you hear that? The same guy that was just trying to block all of these events. By the way, he was trying to block the events before Jimmy Dore spat in his face. Before that. And by the way, if anybody out there sees Jimmy Dore and spits in his face, I would understand it. Oh, I would definitely understand that. And so what does this guy say? Shut the fuck up, you loser. This guy who works for their company. Again, total lack of class. And he says, shut the fuck up, you loser. You were just trying to hide and cover up how much of a loser your boss is. Yeah, shut the fuck up. We're TYT. We spit in your face. Now get the fuck out of here. That's who these people are. Yeah, he did attack you. And these people should run with it. There should be legal action. This should be replayed over and over again. They will never live this down. Never. Mark my words. And Jimmy Dore should be fired immediately. I mean, if he's not fired, then shame on Genk and everybody in that company. No excuse for that. Just like there's no excuse for denying the Armenian genocide every day of your life. Ongoing.
All right, we're rolling and action.
This was crazy. We've been on Media Row the last 4 days. It's the last day of the convention, Thursday. I'm up there with Roger Stone. We've done 8-9 interviews already. We walk by the Young Turks and somebody says, hey, do an interview here. So as you walk by the stations, people say, hey, come back and do an interview here. So we go down and do 2 or 3 more XM interviews, you name it. We're coming back by. Roger goes, no, I'm not doing it with them. And and one of the guys, they have a big crew, goes, hey, come on in here. Just going up on stage, surprise them. So it's one of the guys I've seen before. I've been on their show probably live 10 times, 50 times taped. I mean, I've been on so many times. Thank you, man. We're gonna do a live show, just real quick. And so we're sitting there dealing with this. So I go up and go, hey, I'm here, kind of like a joke. And Sink, who's asked me before, hey, come on the show, let's argue and all this stuff. It's not staged, but there are guys that actually ask me to like get in fights with them. Okay, so it's kind of staged. One of the few times I've actually kind of like, okay, I'll get in an argument with you. So I go up there, and he like jumps up, does all this stuff, grabs my mic away, doesn't want to leave. I say, hey, have Roger Stone up, who I know they've tried to get on the show. All this blows up. He says no. Then they start spitting tea on me, grabbing my mic and go, listen, get out of here. You're going to be hurt. While Sinker, or whatever his name is holding the microphone. So let's bring Daniels, you got spit on as well. Tell folks what happened to you. Here you go.
Yeah, so I was filming right in the middle of the whole altercation, and then one of the producers came up to me and started pushing me and told me to get off the set. I'm like, well, why didn't you ask me first to get off the set before you started pushing me? Yeah, that's assault. And then right after that, some guy, I was right behind Alex on the set, and this guy came up and spit on Alex and spit on me. So it's like pushing, shoving, and then spitting.
We're talking mouthfuls of tea.
Yeah. It's like completely ridiculous.
So that is a physical assault. Go ahead, Roger. You witnessed this.
Yeah. No, I witnessed the entire thing. I was finishing an interview with Jonathan Alter. It was contentious, but civil.
We did like 8 or 9 interviews, no problems.
I was behind Alex. I see that he's on the set. They start trying to shout him down. I'm standing off the side. They keep saying, "Come up here, come up here." I'm smelling a setup.
Yeah,
so
they're saying, "Come up."
I stay on the side. And the guy starts pointing at me and yelling like a maniac. "You're a liar. You're a proven liar." I said, "What have I lied about?" He says, "Elliot Spitzer." I said, "He didn't like hookers. He doesn't like to choke women. Don't you read the newspapers, dude? You're a liar. You're a liar." See, that's a typical tactic of the left. When they can't refute your arguments with facts, when they have no substance, they name call, and then when that doesn't work, they resort to violence.
So let me ask you this: post-mortem, what do you think really happened here? Because one of their people did say, "Come up here."
No, a producer definitely asked you to go up. It was a setup. I mean, look, they have no ratings. Nobody's watching the young turds. So, they're trying to provoke controversy to get somebody to watch. This guy, Sinkhole, or whatever his name is incredibly untalented, inarticulate, and extraordinarily ignorant. So I see why nobody is watching. They've got to get Alex Jones on their stage.
And they
to
kept
generate
telling
some
me,
ratings.
"You have no viewers, you have no listeners," when we've dominated everything. Have 28 million viewers a week. I'm gonna come back to you, but Leanne, you were there. You witnessed it. What happened?
Yeah, I mean, we were just walking by to get to the next interview, and then all of a sudden we're up there, and it just went left so fast. I have never seen Cenk is, to me, he's such a bully. He's such an angry person, and you totally triggered him.
Flip. That's when the triggering happened. Crumbled it and threw it. And so to them it was a joke at first. I guess that shirt, they didn't know I had it because I don't really remember. It's like fishmongers, like, "Come to our show, come to our show." Yeah. So we walk by, they go, "Hey, come to our show." We're like, "Yeah, we'll see you later." We came back by, they're like, "Yeah, just go up there." Yeah. I go up there, maybe he didn't know, he blows up. I go, "Here's your rape shirt," and boom, blow up.
Yeah, no, this is very typical. They hate free speech. They love free speech as long as it's theirs. But when somebody else tries to speak, they try to shout you down. This was an obvious setup. It's why I didn't go up on the stage. And they need Alex Jones to get on their stage to get ratings because nobody is watching the Young Turds.
So, in review, what does this show us about the Young Turks? It shows us that the bearded regressive, who I don't know his name, John, the gay Jewish regressive, and Ben Mankiewicz, the other Jewish regressive, all of them showed embarrassment, showed shock and horror at the way their boss was acting, and Anna, and Jimmy. They also showed large degrees of professionalism, class, and integrity, not to mention sanity. They acted like adults, in other words. Now, I disagree with them ideologically, obviously, but there are degrees. There's a difference between bitching about Black Lives Matter and being dead wrong on that issue and spitting in a man's face, or standing up and acting like a fucking gorilla and yelling and foaming at the mouth. That was a mental breakdown that you just saw. Anna Kasparian getting up, "Shut the fuck up, you fat fuck, you bitch, get off the stage." All of these people have no excuse for what they've done. It's all on tape. Gank and these people, they see my videos, they see all your tweets, they see the dislikes, they see the comments. They know that the tide is against them. Even with their yes men and all the momentum of the popularity of their channel, which is mostly people that don't even watch it, it's just a bunch of ghost subs, they can see now that they're getting mocked and shamed and proven wrong day after day. They've mouthed off long enough to the point where they've come across people that are superior to them. If I were you, I would let them know how you feel about this. You've seen this, I've broken it down for you. You know who deserves the blame. It's TYT as a whole, it's Gank, it's Anna, and it's Jimmy Dore. Those are the worst of the worst. The others, yeah, they're regressive pussies, and they're wrong. But they have way more character than those other three. They are adults, misguided adults. These other three, infantile, bitchy, rageful, cuntish children. That's what we're dealing with. Thank you for watching. Give them hell.